Final Fantasy Pertains players, get ready. Eorzea's winter magic is back, and Starlight Celebration 2025 is arriving more packed, more festive, and more rewarding than ever. New emotes, special decorations, festival quests, and the warmest community events of the year. We're breaking all of it down for you in this video. If you love FF20's holiday atmosphere as much as I do, you're in the right place. Let's take a look together at what's waiting for us in Starlight Celebration 2025. But before we get into the details, if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video. Now, let's begin. The warmest and most cheerful time of the year has returned for Final Fantasy XIV players. Starlight Celebration 2025. As always, this iconic holiday event in Eorzea isn't just a winter-themed festival. It's a special celebration offering new rewards, emotes, decorations, and a lively community atmosphere. Square Enix seems to have made this year's event bigger, brighter, and more rewarding. The event begins on the night of the 17th of December 2025 and runs until the morning of December 31. So players have a full 2 weeks to collect everything. To participate, players must be at least level 15 and head to Miketo's Amphitheater in Old Gridania to start the special questline from Amhe Garanji. This format has been a long-standing FF14 tradition, giving players a mix of nostalgia and fresh content every year. One of the biggest surprises this year is the addition of 6 new drink-themed animated emotes. Each emote carries the identity of one of Final Fantasy X-Taint's 3 major starter cities, Gridania, Ul'dah, and Limsa Lominsa. There are 2 animation types, Sip and Gulp, but each city uses its own uniquely designed winter cup. Based on the previews, the animations look highly detailed and capture the holiday spirit perfectly. It's not just emotes. 2 new drinkable item sets have been added for housing decor, Ul'dah Kinderpunsch and Lominsan Kinderpunsch. These drinks aren't just decorative, they're consumable items that grant a 30-minute buff. Players can place them on tables in their homes, and each can be used up to 10 times. The bonuses include increased piety, increased VIT, a durability buff, and a small EXP boost. Additionally, there are purely decorative item sets, Ul'dah and Lominsan mug stacks. Fans who remember the Gridanian mug set from 2024 will see this as a completed version of the 3-city theme. These items add visual flair to player housing and are a great way to enhance the seasonal atmosphere. Throughout the event, players can also purchase certain holiday-themed items from past years from Starlight vendors. However, following FF14 tradition, many older event-exclusive items move to the MOG station. And since holiday discounts often run during this period, now might be the perfect time to grab any decorative pieces you've had your eye on. Starlight Celebration 2025 isn't just a festival, it's also part of a major December content wave. That's because Final Fantasy XIV Patch 7.4 arrives during the same time frame. This update includes new MSQ content, the finale of the Arcadian Raid series, and the long-awaited removal of Glamour restrictions. So December is going to be packed on both the social and gameplay sides. The lifting of Glamour restrictions is especially exciting for the community. Players have complained for years about certain gear sets being locked to specific classes. With patch 7.4, many sets will become far more flexible. This also means the holiday-themed Glamours from Starlight will be available to a much wider audience. Starlight Celebration's magic isn't just in the rewards, it's in Gridania's snow-covered atmosphere. The music echoing through the plazas, the trees decorated with red and white lights, and the festival NPCs scattered on every corner pull players out of reality and into a true holiday spirit. Just like every year, community events, screenshot contests, and social gatherings will strengthen the festival's atmosphere. And once the event ends, players won't experience much downtime. The first half of the FF14 calendar is traditionally packed. January brings Heavenstern, February Valenciona's Day, March Little Ladies' Day, April Hatching Tide, and May the Make It Rain Gold Saucer event. Starlight Celebration once again serves as the kickoff to the yearly festival chain. For the Final Fantasy XIV's community, Starlight Celebration has never been just an event. For many players, this time of year means gathering with friends, taking holiday screenshots, hosting dance parties, and enjoying the most active period for roleplay groups. With the addition of new emotes this year, screenshot groups are getting brand new poses and themed photo opportunities. The city-specific cups in particular are likely to become iconic pieces in holiday photos. This year's animations being so detailed is also a sign that Square Enix is putting more care into character interactions. The different sip and gulp animations reflecting each city's culture highlights, once again, how much attention is paid to aesthetic detail. Small updates like these carry huge value for FF14's socially driven player base. On the housing side, the new drinkable items add another layer to player creativity. Kinderpunsch sets aren't just visually appealing, their buff-granting functionality sets them apart from previous holiday items. For players who enjoy hosting guests in their homes, these consumable drinks will create fun ways to interact. Another notable feature of the 2025 event is the return of certain Starlight items from past years. With FOMO being a frequent concern in the FF14 community, this is especially valuable for newer players. Still, players seeking older items must keep an eye on MOG Station sales, since Square Enix usually offers special prices during this period. Players also won't have to wait long after the 2025 Starlight Celebration ends. Preparation for the next major expansion, expected to be announced in 2026, begins soon after. The first major announcements are expected at the April 2026 Fan Festival. So Starlight Celebration acts not only as the final event of the year, but also as the symbolic beginning of a new chapter. Despite all these updates, the strongest charm of Starlight Celebration is still its atmosphere. The red ribbons tied around every corner of Gridania, the massive starlight trees, the snow-covered paths, and the festival music make players feel like they're stepping into a holiday postcard every time they log in. This visual wonder will once again serve as a gathering point for the community in 2025. Community events also intensify during the festival. Roleplay servers hold special story events, screenshot groups, schedule themed shoots, and many FCs, free companies, organize their own holiday parties. Thanks to the new drink emotes, these gatherings are expected to be even livelier and more energetic. The city-themed cups also give RP groups new props to incorporate into their stories. Seasonal events like this are one of the biggest things that set Final Fantasy XIV apart from other MMOs. Because Square Enix doesn't just add new content, they design events that continually nourish the game's social fabric, community, culture, and seasonal spirit. Starlight Celebration is one of the strongest examples of this. Every year something new is added, but the nostalgia never disappears. During this special time in Eorzea, whether players are lone adventurers or part of a massive FC, they'll always find a fitting activity, reward, or celebration. For new players, this is the perfect way to get familiar with the game. For veterans, it's a cherished yearly tradition. The new cosmetics and decorations in 2025 only enhance that experience. In conclusion, Starlight Celebration 2025 isn't just an event offering new items or a short quest line, it's a community celebration that represents the spirit of FF14. Between December's busy update schedule, the arrival of patch 7.4, and early hype for the 2026 expansion, this festival gives players a place to breathe, socialize, and shake off the year's stress. Eorzea's snowy lights are glowing once again, sending the same message to everyone: Happy Starlight. And that wraps up everything Starlight Celebration 2025 has to offer. This year looks like a jam-packed festival in terms of cosmetics, housing items, and community features. If you have thoughts about the event or your favorite rewards, definitely share them in the comments. I'll be reading all of them. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, because from the 2026 Fan Festival announcements to new expansion details, you'll find all the latest FF14 updates right here. See you in the next video.